Today I will test driving a very special vehicle which is very often referred by my idol Wang Xiaopeng PPG GAC trumpchi hybrid version. We can see just on the front, this car is very sporty, definitely, because it's a hybrid version vehicle. It's not like typical hybrid. It indeed has battery inside, but it can't charge. So the battery inside the car will just help some power of the car. And also the intake grills are very wide. You can see how long and how wide of the intake grill. And also inside is the logo of GAC trumpchi, and there's some blue and silver color combined with it. That means this car is totally hybrid version vehicle. And the headlights definitely very cool. They totally changed the design languages of the car. So the highlights very sporty, and downside here are the intake grills. It will definitely increase the performance of the rim jack, and also it will push some down pressures of the car to let the car more stable. And beside the intake grills, there are some carbon fibers decoration to cover the car, but the material is not the real carbon fiber, it's somehow plastic. But if you see the rear mirror and the front, it will combine with the car more beautifully. I think it's a very economic car because this car's price is very low, only around I think 100,000 Chinese yuan. That's very cool. Honestly, for this car, I won't introduce much about how it looks because you can check many photos on the website. But indeed, the interior is very sporty and very young. You can see the steering wheel is very smooth, the logo inside, and some chrome. It's not real chrome, I mean chrome color decoration within the physical buttons here is quite prominent. On the side, the adjustment button to adjust the angle of the rear mirror. I really like it because in today's Chinese market, many electric vehicles, they always hide many important buttons under the menus, but they still keep the physical buttons. It's very prominent. And here at the center of the gearbox, here is the gear shift, and you can see many carbon fiber decoration panel. It's definitely not real carbon panel. And here is the wireless charging, and here is the drive mode, and here are the air vent, all combined like lines, and with plastic chrome color decoration panel here. But front are plastic. That's a little bit a regret. The armrest box is very deep, you can put a lot of stuff, and here are some cup holders. Chair is very sporty, your whole body is deeply inside the chair. And here is a very small camera, will capture the situation of a driver. That's quite insane because this car is very cheap. It's like the first car for a very young person. And in the end, I will show how the car looks like. Honestly, because this car is a hybrid version, that means it has a battery inside. It will definitely increase the speed when the car is starting. And also the braking system is quite good. Like there is a red light in front of me, and I click the brake and the whole car is stopped immediately. And just look at the parameters of this car. The front suspension is max friction suspension, which is now target for steering. But when I just drive maybe 10 meters, I feel this car's suspension is quite good. It won't bring much vibrations from the ground. That's very important because I think another highlight of this car, that is this car's battery is not that big. Battery is very heavy. It will somehow influence the stability of the car. So some pure electric vehicles, if the car factory choose the microchine as the front suspension, it will definitely influence the stability of the vehicle. And let me turn the corner. Wow, this car is very insane of the steering. It's a very small sedan, definitely the size is very small. So it's very common that it will definitely have very good performance in steering. But another highlight of this car is when you turn the lines sharply, it will help support your chairs. That means it will give you an experience like this car is very expensive. A couple days ago, I have test driving my friend's Mercedes-Benz. I think for real, if we forget the brands, I think these cars, especially in the driving path is much more better than Mercedes-Benz is. I'm now making a joke. You can imagine how insane of today's Chinese technology, especially in car industry. Now we are in a very normal driving mode of this car that will somehow limit the performance. So I will change the driving mode into the sport mode. When you change to the sport mode, the whole car will give you a reaction. You can hear some sounds from the front engine, and you will feel a little bit shakes under your pedal. Ooh! Oh, when you step the pedal, the speakers will give you some sound wave from the car machine. That's quite incredible. Because this car is very cheap, you know. Just forget the price, it will give you a very good feeling. And now I'm still in the sport mode, and I will try some sharpie steering. It's still good, and you won't feel any uncomfortable, like it won't shake the rear of the car. That's quite incredible for a vehicle. And today I'm very honored to test driving this car, because my idol referred this model a lot of time, and also he referred another model from Dongfeng company. Maybe when I enter to Wuhan, if I have time, I will also test driving Dongfeng model. Now I'm in the eco mode, so it's very good. It's a hybrid vehicle, but when you turn into the eco mode, you will definitely feel this car is like a pure electric car. That's quite insane. It will bring some energy reservation to recharge the battery. It even doesn't offer the plug-in to charge the car. You just only use the fuel to charge the car, but it's still very insane. And also the front roots are very bad, and you can see there are not many vibrations while I'm driving. That's quite good. Even though today our test driving time is very limited, I still think this car is quite good. Actually, for myself, even though I own a very big SUV, I rather prefer an A-class small sedan, because it's very easy to steering and park your car. Now I have finished driving of this car, and I still want to show the side of the car. When I stand beside the car, I can feel that the side of the car is very dynamic and fluid. We can see some lines on the side, and here, and also the skirt of the car. It's also combined with carbon fiber decoration, but it's not real, for real. And you can see the side, because the wheelbase is short, so the side of the car is not that big. I think the rear space is very good, because GAC Trumpchi has improved their technology in their platform, so it will steal some space on the interior space. When we go straight to the front of the car, we can see the car head is very short. So that's the secret. Only the whole side or the whole wheelbase of this car is not that big, but still the interior space is good enough. Finally, I will show the trunk space that many consumers talk about. Okay, there are many stuff. It can somehow prove that it's very practical, it's very deep, and also remember, the rear chair can totally fold down. So it means this car can pull your luggage and big suitcases and golf bags. It's definitely okay. I think this GAC empower small sedan from GAC trumpchi, a very insane and incredible car. If I want to buy a small sedan, I will put this car as my first choice. Indeed, because today I just walk around and make a test drive video, very lifestyle. So that's all. What do you think? Just leave a comment and subscribe to my channel.